It is time for me to die. It is time for me to fight Hornet. I think we can do it. Maybe. Okay, so I have my Xbox controller here. And you guys were saying that Hollow Knight is easier on the controller. I did not get a lot of time to practice over the week, because it has been a hell of a week. So I'm not sure if it will actually be easier to use the controller, but we can definitely use it. There is a switch to controller redeem. This is my other save that I started, mostly screwing around, and got about the same place. Thank you so much for your subscription. You just don't want me using the keyboard. Alright. There is a switch to keyboard redeem, so if you want to make my life harder, or possibly easier, it's hard to say. Okay, I don't know what any of my buttons do. Apparently the answer is that right now they don't do anything. Which button is the hit things with soul? Well, there's the map. Yep, we are using the controller today. Okay, inventory is that button. Super dash we don't have yet. Quick map, move. Okay, focus cast is X. Dream and L is Y. Attack is B, because B is in the wrong spot, and jump is A. Okay. Attack is where A should be. Jump is where B should be. That's fine. Focus / cast is my X. That's what I gotta remember. Okay. Kooky. We're naming Ghost Kooky. Kooky Shinobu? See, I'm okay with X and Y. I don't have strong opinions, but I think that A should be closest to your thumb. It should be closest to the exterior, because A is the, like, default one that you're pressing, right? Isn't it? At least that's my opinion. Jump, hit. Jump, hit. Oh, okay, ooh, we do have the green path station. I thought we did not. Ah. For me, the bottom button is the closest to the thumb. Oh, okay. I guess I'm holding it more on the exterior. See, we'll go back. Inventory? Nope. Which one of these buttons is the pause menu? There it is. Okay. So currently, focus is X. The down button is jump, which is my A, because I'm using an Xbox controller. And the right button is attack, which is currently B. And then the top button is what? Yeah, you know, different hand sizes probably matters. I keep, like, wanting to pull out my, where's my map? Okay, here is, where are we? Oh, we're off to the corner. We're right next to that big, square, ooh, I can use my, I cannot use my mouse. We're right next to the breadsticks, the big square room with the breadsticks. And I believe above us, just above us, is where our sister waits to kill us savagely. Like you think your family has problems. I'm pretty sure this is it. There she is. Hi! Oh, look, it's the ghost of the last person she killed. That's great. That's great. That's very exciting. Consider wearing Wayward Compass whenever possible so the audience can see you on your map. That's a great point. I will buy it as soon as I have the geo. I want to fight a couple of things. so that I can practice. Get my soul filled. I'm gonna try to fight like a more difficult enemy really quick. I think there's one of these knights. Hi! Oh, there's 2 knights. Wonderful. I love it. I would like to only fight one at a time, please. How do I heal? Like that. Okay, good, good. That's not the jump button. And yeah, I guess that does make her kind of, you know, a big sister figure. Speaking as a big sister, the big sister is the one who hits you most. I wish to engage in violence. Oh, you must be the big sister. Okay. I'm not sure if this counts as practice for Hornet because these guys have like 2 attack sequences. Am I getting good practice in, you guys? Maybe I should fight someone difficult. Got you. Okay. Okay, I think my main problem is remembering where jump is. I think that at this point there's not much more that practicing is gonna get me. I just need to go fight Hornet. I am not prepared for this. However, I did sit down at that bench, so I'll appear really close. Okay. Okay. I can do this. Okay. I can do this. I'm trying to psych myself up here. Alright. I died so much. Come no closer, ghost or kooky. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. This old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. Look at that dead body next to her. That's the last ghost she killed. This is very, very promising. I know what you are. I know what you'd try to do. I can't allow it. This is especially good if it's your first playthrough and you don't know what you're trying to do. Okay. Okay. She jumps in the air and then she dives. Where's my dash button? Don't I have a dash? Oh, I don't have dash yet. She jumps in the air and she spins. That was not the dive. That's the wrong button. That was the wrong button. That was not the heal button. Okay. Counter 1. Only mods can run the counter. So just whenever I die, we're gonna use the banned word counter for this. I don't have a second counter. I can set up a second counter so we can track how many times I die. Hello. Hello, Cookie. Welcome to being part of my soul again. Okay. Garama. Sha. Ha! Adida is the string one. Should jump. Jump for Sha. Dita. Do not land on her nail. Okay. Seriously? You're banning the word to be ended? The word wherein Hornet has finished off and I've shuffled off this mortal coil. I think I shuffled off the mortal coil a long time ago, honestly. Alright, well, make a counter. Add 1 to the counter. It would be elimination number 2. Jump. That's Adida. You're supposed to use that the other thing. Paying attention. Adida yourself. Unfortunately, I need the soul. Otherwise, I would have let her recover. Okay, I have managed to get her to breathe. Take a break 1 time. Wish I could dash. Jump. Jump. Why are you giggling? Why are you giggling? Is this some kind of game? You proud of me for doing so well? No, nope. Do not hide in the corner. Hornet can get you if you are in the corner. I jumped! I'm amazing. I didn't even die that time? That was a failed jump. That was also a failed jump? Okay. Ah, man, I was doing so good that time! I was doing so good that time! Okay, if you're gonna ban words while we're using the counter for something else. I don't think I have a reset counter button. I was doing so good! Okay, I think I need to work on my jumping. What? Did I say the thing? I honestly don't know. This is taking all of my concentration. Whew. Whew. She's not even there anymore. Like, hello? Oh, okay, hi. Garama. Yeah, Garama. I'm amazing! Less amazing. We're missing with my... Hegale yourself. She like laughs whenever I hit her. You know, every time I hit her, she moves. Not right now, my love. The food fairy's bringing food, unfortunately. I'm busy getting murdered! Ah!
Well, once you're dead, you can eat some lasagna.
Yeah, that's what I think she jumps higher when she's going to come at me. Yeah, she pauses high in the air instead of not good, not good. Woo! Woo! Ah, that was amazing. I'm amazing. Ah, less amazing. Less amazing. I'm glad you're having fun. I can't believe she laughs at me. Well, I can. Is that it? Is that it? Did I do it? I did it? I did it? I did it! It only took me 2 deaths! Yes! Yes! I did it! It only took me 2 deaths! Ah!
Now stop neglecting yourself and eat some food.
Ah! 3 deaths. 3 deaths. Okay. That's pretty good. That's way better than my first time. Okay, I'm gonna get something to drink. Alright, Mothwing Cloak means that we can access some areas we couldn't before. Gives us... It's not quite double jump, right? Okay. Can I leave? Oh my gosh, what happened? Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Hi. Please don't kill me. I'm just a little shadow. My controller vibration is like frigging the heck out. Are we okay? You think a PS4 controller is easier to use than an Xbox controller? No, we can't go that way. Yeah, maybe. This is what I had. Is that gonna kill me? Oh, I can dash. Right. Places I couldn't reach before. Actually, I think I was able to get here. No, I wasn't. Hello. Way back. Back to the beginning. We're just a little ghosty. It's a free country. You're allowed to be wrong. Okay. That was pretty exciting. I'm just gonna go save really quickly. I don't think that it will kick me out. Like, I think that it did save, but I don't want to... I like to be certain. Okay. Let's see what new territories we can explore with our Mothwing Cloak. And we're about 20 minutes in. Okay, I'm reading that sentence as I know Russian. Like, oh, I'm glad you're learning a new language. Good for you. You know what they call someone who speaks 2 languages, right? Bilingual. What do they call someone who speaks 1 language? American! Ah ha 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 ha. That is not the correct thing to do. You should jump before you Mothwing Cloak yourself. Well, we made it. The internet is a free country, don't tell Twitter. We're staying the heck away from Twitter. I actually have a Twitter command if you exclamation point Twitter. I did have a Twitter. I'm eating my lasagna. It was very yummy. We're staying very far away from Twitter right now. I don't want to get caught in its death throes. The Lake of Un. That's not ominous. Oh. Ah, crap. I thought it was, I mean, he was just looking. I was just looking respectfully, sir. I don't want to die to this guy. That would be embarrassing. Alright, now I'm gonna kill this guy. I decided to try jumping. Oh, I went in. Okay. Map updated. Ta-da! Hello, Quirrell? Apparently, my dad knows what the internet means by living rent-free, and this disturbs me greatly. Bapanada lives rent-free in my brain. Oh, hello there. Seems we both tread far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. Especially because it could be said of a certain someone I think of every time I fail a quest in Monster... Who are you thinking of when you fail quests in Monster Hunter? This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly long been forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment's respite. I agree. I saw a strange fellow out there. He seemed quite taken by the lake. I'd planned to offer greetings, though I figured I'd first tend to my nail on chance our meeting goes poorly. Okay, now I feel bad for stabbing him. I like doing storyline stuff, like, on my own so I can focus. Ah, backseat gamer. Yeah. Oh, I was not expecting that. Seriously? Rude. Wah! This bothered me when it was otherwise. When you were not wanting the advice. Yes, that makes sense. He eventually blocked me for being upset about that, and I'm just like, okay, I guess the trash took itself out. Oh, good. I mean, I feel like you should have blocked him first. You can't block me, I'm blocking you. Some kinds of help is the kind of help we could all do without. Some kind of help is the kind of help that helping's all about. And some kind of help is the kind of help we could all do without. Okay, so I do not see a path forward that way. So, we're gonna go get the Wayward Compass. It's the main source of your assault. That he blocked you before you could block him. You can always unblock someone. Okay, let's see how much this compass is. The A button is where the B button should be. New. I think it's in here. Isobel sells it.
Bapanada.
Bapanada, 220. Okay. We'll be back. In the meantime, let's get the map. What do we got? We have 3 notches. Ooh, we have a Hornet! Hornet! Skilled protector of Hallownest ruins, wields a needle and thread. Defeat 1 more to decipher the hunter's notes. Okay. We can go that first gap right next to the first, as you're entering green path. You have your doctorate, and no one who gives you this kind of grief ever does. That is a fact. Just be like, oh, that's a really nice opinion over there. Sure would look good with a doctorate. It's 220. I don't quite have the geo for it. So we're gonna go rummaging around in green path. I think I see a couple different locations. Yeah. I know where I want to go to explore new areas. I'm like, who is sending a wall of text? It's me. It's me. I'm sending walls of text. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. Hi. At tea time. Everyone agrees. I realize that saying I'm the problem is like literally... which way are we going? That's not the button. We're here. We need to go... it doesn't really matter, but I think up and over is easier. Normally I wouldn't care, but I do kind of need the geo. And the soul, really. So I'm using Mix It Up, which I can set up to send messages from a bot, but I have not currently done that because I don't know how. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Okay, we're gonna go down and then immediately right. Get wrecked. Seriously. Get back here. What I think about you. Okay, so we should be, yes, in this area right here. All right. This is going great for me. This is going very well. I'm doing excellent. Thank you for asking. Okay, and I think that this there's a block. That's gosh, you guys are allowed to clip this stuff, you know. So I think we are now off that map and into a new area. I think. No, we've been here before. This has a bench at the top. There's a bench at the top of this building. Okay. Oh, but we did update our map. Yes! Okay, so we did connect those two things. All right. Yes. But there's a down path that I missed. Oh, there's a third up and down hallway. Okay, okay. I don't know if I'm doing great at collecting geo. But I'm filling out the map. Okay. We were there, so we go 1, 2 across the path with all the water. That was the jump we couldn't make earlier. Ah ha ha. Get wrecked. You get wrecked. Get back here. Almost! Cannot quite make that jump. Oh well. You want to clip stuff but you have my stream playing in the background? Just do exclamation point clip. I literally have a command for this. I think that's the down path that I missed. Oh, well there's definitely treasure here. So that's good. But... okay, back down. Yes, so I think we're going down the unexplored pathway. Hi, guys. Yes, I will jump directly into it. And miss both of them with my attack. Screw you. Ah. Still having trouble with jump. Geo, tra-la-la. Okay, so we have enough geo for our wayward compass, which means that after we finish going down, we will just... Adorable. I mean, deplorable. I was not expecting that. I've been assaulted from all angles. Meow. Keep going down or go off to the side? What's over here? Oh yeah. I remember this way as being hard to get to. Oh, maybe don't jump that high. Right, we have finally advanced to our first set of platforming challenges because we have dash. We cannot down now and use our downward nail to jump across that. Instead, we simply have to do this. There we go. And now that path is open. What is this? Thorns of Agony. Cool. Let's look at that. When taking damage, sprout thorny vines that damage nearby foes. We do like to get back at the people what be stabbing us. I am always on board with vicious revenge. Take the safe path back. Looks like a dead end. That's fine. I love dashing. Oh my gosh. Everything is so much easier. Okay. Okay, back at the map. We just went all the way down, so now we need to go left twice and then up. Hello, my loves.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Honey, I'm gonna go anywhere today.
Oh, look, there's a thing down there. Can I get it now?
There's probably something guarding it, Mama.
Yeah, all this water is guarding it.
No.
But you see, I have the dash. Maybe. I think I can do that. If I just dash more effectively. Nope.
No.
Okay, I was really close.
You're gonna die.
I am gonna die. Hey, you. Give me some soul.
No.
You would think that after, like, getting owned twice in a row, they would be like, maybe I shouldn't continue to attack this particular bug. Like, this one bug.
It's just one bug.
Maybe. I should perhaps consider a different solution. Let's see how far we can go, because the answer previously was not very.
Oh, no. Is this the... I don't know what this place
Made
is.
it up there.
What's this place called?
We need to go up there to get to the Stagway.
Then where do we go?
Is there anything down here? Ooh, just a mysterious thingy. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt.
Mantis tribe? Why is everyone
No,
dad?
this is pretty far away from where the Mantis
Why
tribe
is
lives.
everyone dad?
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Wait, why does that thing have orange eyes?
Well, because it's been infected. But I really cannot get that far. Up. Oh well. And I can't go that high up either.
Without dying. Yeah.
Don't mind me. Just being an idiot.
Well, we have to go up this way.
Herp-a-derp.
Oh, that thing's really infected.
Found some more Geo.
That thing is really infected up there. What did they used to be before they got infected?
Well, I imagine they used to look like that, but not so much. Oh. I can't go up this way yet. I have to find the other path. This is very annoying.
What's up here?
Well, we're just trying to get back to the Stagway so we can go home, so we can get wrecked. So we can get the little wayward compass so that everyone can see where we are. Because when you're just playing this for you, like, eventually you just get used to guessing where you are on the mini-map, remembering the shapes of the rooms. But since I have an audience, there we go, map updated. Yeah, so that's the area we've been. We can open that gap. We can open that bridge that stopped me. I just haven't yet. That thingy that stopped me. Screw you.
That's how easy those things are to beat up. Those things explode with corruption. You attack them.
They explode with corruption if they experience a mildly stressful fart.
Wait.
It will explode with corruption at the slightest provocation, and even none at all.
And they will fuck.
And they fart! And it's so rude and gross.
Wait. What would happen if we got stuck in that corruption stuff? Wait, what would happen if we got stuck in that corruption blowing up? I hope it doesn't.
Okay,
I bet they'd be less violent.
we should be pretty close.
I bet they'd be
Just made it up, over.
I bet
down,
they'd be a
over.
little tiny bit less violent if there wasn't corruption.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that if there wasn't corruption, they'd actually probably be pretty nice. Yeah, there's the Stagways. So we just went down to the Stagways and then didn't explore the rest of this area. Okay, well. We can fix that. Oh, hey kiddos, I'm gonna undo my headphones. Sorry if that makes a bit of an echo for you folk listening on the stream, but my kids are here, and they might as well listen.
I like that bow.
I like the bell too, that's why I always whack it. So we just recently gained the Moth Cloak. Choom, choom. And we can do it in midair too.
That's doing
So it opened a lot of doors to us that were previously closed. Yeah, bopping out of yourself. And then we have an extra 140. Let me see if we can get anything at
And why is
the
everybody
general
there?
store.
Why is that?
He's got another mask shard for 500, a simple key for 950, and the Lunafy lantern for 1800.
Okay,
So,
he's got high prices. That's why we shouldn't buy them.
Okay, we're gonna take, nope, we're gonna take this off.
Why can you only have two?
No, we need to sit down. Sit down, I'm sitting down. Now while I'm sitting down, I'm gonna press this button. Okay, I like Gathering Swarm. Also are gonna use Wayward Compass, so that leaves us one extra notch. So I guess we're gonna use Thorns of Agony. Okay. Great. And now there's a little Hollow Knight on the mini-map.
I want to see the Hollow Knight on the mini map. Oh, bye.
Yeah, it's our little face. Back down to Green Path. Okay.
Ring the bell, ring the bell. Back the bell.
Let's
back
see.
The bell, back
We're gonna start by going down.
Tap the bell. You can't leave without tapping the bell.
Of course.
Oh, why you do that? Now other people that are playing this game can't find the way.
That was kind of a lot down. Oh well.
We're going
I'm just
even
gonna keep
more
going down.
Even though we don't know what is down. Okay.
Well, I have a pretty good guess what is down.
Wow, we didn't even attack it. Ugh, I hate this sound.
Everything and their brother is trying to attack us. Okay.
Go down! Go down! Before soldiers are dead.
Oh no, now that we've opened that, it's going to stay open.
You just wanted the money.
Yep, well, yeah, and I didn't actually, like, explore this area. I think I saw a geodeposit. Like...
No bush.
Ooh! Our hunter's journal just updated. We've killed enough little bushes. Let's see if we can find the little bushes. Moss creep, a weakling that covers itself in leaves to appear larger. Hides amongst the undergrowth. And the hunter's notes say, I used to think these things were merely ambling plants. When I learned they were actually living creatures, I began to kill them on sight. This is the nature of the hunt. Not that they, like, are really posing a challenge to you, dude. Or a threat. The only threat they pose is, like, forgetting that they're there.
What? They don't know they're there?
No, I might forget they're there.
In this game, I feel like you should do everything to get the money.
Well, we are kind of going after the geo.
No, don't do that. Just don't want. Don't. But we want the money. Plus, have we met what did the pink dress?
Yeah, we met and fought Hornet earlier. That was the beginning of my stream.
Where you met and fought Hornet?
Alright, that's where we entered. Right? Yeah, that's the stagway.
Something
Hi.
just hissed at us. Something just hissed at us.
Yeah, it was that thing.
That thing just hissed at us. Wait, is the corruption starting to spread?
Yeah, the corruption is strongest elsewhere. Yeah, there we go. I knew I saw a geo.
Somewhere.
Wah! Stomp.
I do not like it when those things break. It's scary.
Okay. We've properly explored that area. Where should we go next?
I'm gonna go off to this side path.
We cannot. I just went that way.
We're not down
So I think-
this path.
Yes, I think that path is down to Fog Canyon and off to the side, right next to Fog Canyon. Yes, I think that is our
How
next
to know yacht?
logical stop.
Oh.
So we'll go down and then all the way over. Doop a doop boop 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 doop boop.
If there's thorns everywhere, then you'll know you hit them.
Okay, so we are now here. We're just gonna keep going. Do 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 do.
Oh, nice. Oh, that bugger. The tiny stuff. No. Oh, those little bushes have nothing against you, so that's not to go after them.
Yeah, well, if they're going to jump out at me, they're gonna die.
That one did not jump out at you, below you though. Those big ones are harmful though. Oh wait, the big ones are just more of those little ones, only with more leaves. They're just those little ones with more leaves.
They are pretty similar.
The little ones with just more leaves. Oh, that thing definitely deserves to die. It's sort of related to the Venus flytrap.
Rude.
Oh, oh, come on. The bush never jumped up at you. You had
It thought about it. It could have jumped up at me.
Oh, come on. You can't know until you try.
I don't want to know that it's going to jump out at me. I want it to die.
Oh, come on. Oh, I hear that noise.
Okay. Now, with any luck, we should be able to go. Well, we might as well stop by the map.
That's a fancy bench. No, I want us to stay there. No.
We don't just stay at the bench spot. Oh, look, if you hold this, my little dude moves. That's hilarious.
Oh, come on.
All right, this area is fun. It's full of running. Technically, you can fight those things,
But best not to try it.
but it's really hard.
This place is basically an overgrown playground. But also for big
There we go.
instead of swords.
Now we are off the map. Woo!
Do we not have a map for this place?
Mini mark. We haven't explored this area yet, so this is new territory.
Now we're Abby. Mom, we might want to hide.
Oh, I fell. I have to go back up. Oh my gosh.
Is it him? Oh, never mind.
Hello, little buddy.
It's not him. It's not who I
Oh,
thought.
right.
It's something. I bet it's just one of those little ones in a hidden barrow. In a lot of leaves.
There's definitely a lot of leaves here. Oh my gosh, it jumps.
This makes everything
I think we need a minute.
That thing could jump up there, I bet. If it has enough jumping. But it totally, whoa, boy.
Okay, when it's jumping at me, turn and run towards it. When it's running,
Oh, it's gonna explode, Bob. I knew it. It's a bunch of littles.
are they gonna come at me?
With tinier codes.
Okay.
They're probably going to get more leaves.
Maybe.
Yeah. I love how the little balls explode. No.
That's the second one I missed. That's the second time I missed that specific one. I'm not quite jumping far enough.
Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Mama,
Yeah, I need more HP.
But how do you get it?
We gotta go find something to kill. Or a bench to sit on.
No.
We are right next to a bench.
We just have to dodge all those shooting plants. Why is one sinking? Yes, because it's our only one.
Yeah.
And why is it it's off it?
So now I updated the map with the new area we went to.
But I think we should go back. Come on.
I just need the soul. Nothing against it.
It better not be another bice fight down there. Come on. Wait!
There we
did
go.
it. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, that's bad. You wanna fight that thing? It is pretty easy to attack.
There we go.
You actually beat one up.
Pain in the butt. We got a couple viewers. Say hi to Armstill. Say hi to Bill's been here. We got D'Amico. Ah,
Is that a Geo?
Geo, tra-la-la.
Geo.
Looks like we have enough for the second shard of mask. Let's check out our
Yeah.
inventory. We still are 3 mask shards away from getting another health dot. But we have enough geo for that.
Aww. Come
I know,
on,
I
they
like
never
those.
hurt.
I like those birds.
They never hurt you, do they? Did they ever hurt you? Did they ever try to hurt you? Did those little birds ever try to hurt you?
Ah, there's a wall there.
And the monster. Oh, that thing actually helped.
Ah, I'm very good at this. We're just gonna go that way.
That monster's actually helpful. Helps us hop across the water. Like right here.
Yeah, I don't feel brave enough to doing that on 2 HP and 0 soul. But
There's 2 geos right there.
yep,
Wow, that's gonna give us enough money to buy that
buy lots of things. Is there a path down there? Not really. Oh, hi Sparkle Towers. How you doing today?
Sparkle Towers?
Yeah, one of Bill's viewers.
Oh, forget it. Do those birds
Just said
ever-
hi. No, those birds don't do anything.
They just look cute?
Yep.
Got to
Wait,
solve
is
the
this where we came from? This is the way we came.
No!
Is that...
No, the highway.
Yeah, now you're my viewer too. Well, thank you.
Go down, go down, go down.
Okay, so I do want to go
Go down.
tackle that giant...
Now go that way.
Okay.
Now go that. Go. Tackle what? Go down.
I do want to go and explore the area.
Go down. No.
But I don't want to do that on 2 HP and 0 soul.
Because what?
Because I need to be able to heal when I slip and fall.
Come on.
Unfortunately, there's not really that many things to kill around here. This place is pretty dead, Child says. By which I mean, there's nothing to kill. What's down there?
Go down there.
There's Fog Canyon. We could go down that way.
Go down. Down. Yeah, but Mama. Oh, come on.
See, I made it. You don't believe in me? Have faith.
Oh no.
There is a bench nearby.
Oh no. Electro
Um, Oh, we don't have a. Yeah, give me just a second.
You got 3 HP, actually, not 2.
Yeah, there's a bench just up there. I could totally just go sit on the bench.
No, explore Fog Canyon. Why are all these bubbles eggy?
Well, we walked around Fog Canyon.
Have these bubble thingies ever tried to attack you?
Not if I leave them alone.
You don't leave them alone, they'll attack you.
So the little ones aren't a problem. The big ones, problem.
So don't attack them. The big ones won't attack you if you don't attack them.
Possible.
Yeah, then attack you. Little ones?
The little ones aren't a threat. I just might hit them.
That big one.
And the big ones, it's not that they attack. attack me. You see the glowing thing inside of their bodies?
Yeah.
If I hit them, the glowing thing comes after me and explodes on me.
Oh. So the jellyfish does not care?
The jellyfish itself just dies.
It doesn't care? So that's why they have a little... I bet that plus thing is corruption.
It does kind of look like it. Alright, we almost have a full soul. So...
Can't you make many little souls with that full soul thing?
no. There we go. Full soul. Let's go back to the bench.
It's bended?
And then let's go exploring across the vast watery tops.
Wait, is this... Are we underwater?
No.
Then how are these jellyfish?
How are these jellyfish is an excellent question. One I do not have an answer to.
Are those little egg jellyfishy dudes? Those are egg papa bubbles.
Nah. It's okay if you touch their tentacles.
Oh.
It just feels like I'm gonna get shanked.
I want to touch a bubble. I want to touch its tentacles.
No, we're trying to prep for dangerous, uncharted expeditions. You don't just go around grabbing things' tentacles that want you dead.
They don't want you dead. The eggs inside those giant things do, though.
Yeah.
But the giant thing itself does not care.
Okay, but like that's close. That's good enough.
To wanting you dead.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Ah! That could have been the water.
The Sparkle Towers, we killed Hornet on the 4th try.
But you didn't actually kill Hornet.
No, we defeated Hornet. She
Wait.
said fun, and then left.
She thought that was fun.
Mhm.
Fighting her.
She spent the entire time laughing at me. Every time I hit her, she would go, ha ha. Okay.
Oh, come on. Plus, Mama, you still have a full thing.
Alright, now we do some running.
She's like,
Woo! Woo!
Luckily, those things just can't hurt us.
They can definitely hurt us.
Yeah, but they just have bad aim. So,
I'm very good at this.
at least you have another HP.
Whatever.
figure.
Whatever. Hey.
I can't wait to go to the bubbling cannons again. That's where we're going, right? The bubbling cannons. Aww. I want to do names. Oh, come on.
We needed their soul, which is completely fine.
And I name
Absorbing
all-
people's soul with our nail is completely fine, and there's no reason for you to worry about that.
Yeah, and I'm naming often.
Totally normal, actually. All my friends kill people's souls by absorbing them with their nail.
What? It's called a nail?
Yeah, my little weapon here is a nail.
What?
Alright,
Plus, not everybody kills them with a nail.
checking the map.
Justin, I use it.
Yeah, it's just this way.
Yay! You don't use that. It isn't high.
Oh, there's a thing up there.
I know.
How do we get up there?
Is it their chair? Oh, no.
Hey, hey, you two cannot make this much noise. What's going on down there? Ah, right. This is the part that I was like, I don't feel like doing this.
I mean, you don't have that much XP.
Okay, it's not that far off the screen. Woo! Woo! Made it to the treasure! Woohoo! All the geo!
Wait, Mama, I want to be in the treasure chest.
You want to be in the treasure chest? Okay.
Oh, I think there's a boss fight coming up.
Boop.
Come
Boop. I'm so tiny. Look at me. I barely stick out of the treasure chest. Okay, that's really cute.
I wish there was a picture mode in this thing, in this game. Because I would love to catch a picture.
Take a picture.
But
Hollow Knight.
I know there's a boss fight about to come.
Oh, yeah?
Because of what's up there.
Yep. Baby.
I can hear it. Oh.
No, that's not a boss fight. That is a grub that needs love and affection.
So we're not going to murder it?
We're probably going to rescue it. No! No!
I feel like we should get XP for beating this thing up.
Right? I also feel like we should get XP for beating this thing up.
No! Wait, why do we lose 2 souls? Careful, careful, careful.
Woo!
Hey, that was
We've been losing 2 because we have been hitting the mobs down there. Like, if we hit those monsters, they hurt us. And then we hit the water, which also hurts us.
okay.
We have been exceedingly dumb. We have freed another child. Good
Wait,
baby.
of who?
Oh, there's stuff up there. Can't get there.
I don't know.
There's a grub father, somewhere around here. Oh, how do you get up there?
You just gotta be fast.
No.
And very talented.
Yeah, no, I think you need a second ability that I do not currently have. Seriously, are you telling me that after all of this, I can't keep going? Really? I have to go back the way I came? Seriously?
Oh.
I hate this.
It's fine. You freed a baby.
Yeah, but going back the way I came is hard. Yeah, he's got to touch down in order to recharge his. It's so close. You sure I'm just not good enough? Nope.
No. I knew you shouldn't have done that. Too something wrong. Okay. Just.
Alright. Add a counter to my death. Where is my shadow? There it is. Now we have to go back to there to get the shadow. Dying is not an easy way out. It really isn't.
Oh, shadow. Do we
It's
have
not like
to
in
find
Minecraft where you're like, oh, I don't know where I am. I guess I'll just die and get teleported back to my base. Nope.
Now we have to go fight our soul, I bet.
We have to go fight our shade.
Get it back. Plus, how do we have another shade right there?
That's an excellent question. I'm not sure I understand it
I
myself.
don't think we have to go get it.
We definitely have to go get it. Do you see how the
Yeah, I see it's broken.
yeah, see how it's broken?
Yeah, but is it that's not a problem, right?
It is.
Why?
Just trust me. We need our shadow. Shade of my soul, darkness of my shadow. Seriously.
You do have to. I can't believe we actually have to fight the thing.
Hi.
Just come over here. I don't want to have to go all the way over there. Hey, dude, I'm right here. Hey. Are you just hoping they'll see you? Just hoping that they will see you?
Well, we got our shadow back, for whatever that was worth.
I mean, he did not get to beat us up.
He definitely got to beat us up. Like, we just about got murdered by our shadow right there. Our shadow was like, hey, it's you. Guess who I hate in particular?
You?
Screw you in particular.
But you are it. It is you. I don't get it.
Yep.
But
Okay,
if
where
it's
are we?
in us, wouldn't it want to kill you? But if it's in us, then would it
I
kill
have
you?
clearly lost a significant amount of my platforming chops. This is why I'm doing this before Silksong comes out.
Why are you dead? Before what?
Why are we dead? So I think the thing is that we are kind of dead already. This character's name is Ghost. Currently we're calling them Kooky because we got that. We have a name the character redeem, and so you guys can feel free to name the character. Currently we're calling it Kooky because that was the last redeem.
I thought you were naming the other dude.
No, you can name the Ghost. We'll call Ghost whatever you want.
I mean, his name is Ghost.
Right now we're naming it Kooky after Cookie Shinobu.
Cookie. Did
And
I tell
you're
you
right, her name sounds a lot like Cookie.
Cookie Shinobu.
Okay.
Cookie.
It looks like the only way forward is to go down through Fog Canyon. I've tried to explore further in the areas that were gapped, and we don't get the map to Fog Canyon for a while.
No, I think I'd rather. But did I ever tell you the haunting heard of when Bobby told me about a cookie? So one time, when Bobby was playing Witches, she's like, "He's a cookie, cookie like Cookie Shinobu." And Witch
And you thought that we had seen Cookie. Cookie Shinobu is a character in Genshin Impact, in case that was not abundantly clear.
And now, whenever we play Witch Race, I call the hunter the tongue, and the people who are hiding from the hunter cookies. I had to come up with the tongue though, but the cookie was our mom, and that is why.
That's her name.
Cookie, they're different.
Cookie. Cookie Shinobu.
But this is what Mommy gets for saying. He's
I'm sorry, I used a name you weren't familiar with. Okay, so I forgot that having the thorns
Mama, now that you have.
means that every time you get hit, you like explode with violence. Okay, so this is the bank that I, for reasons of my own, will not happen to be using right now.
What is that?
Besides, as long as you recover your shade, you don't lose any money. So when you die, your shade takes all of your geo. But if you go recover your shade successfully, you get your geo back. So the point of the bank would be if you die and are not able to get to your shade, you wish that you had deposited money. We still don't have a map for the Queen's Station.
This is that, but we can still go there, right?
Yeah.
Is this the Queen Station?
Nope. I mean, this whole area is the Queen's Station. This place must once have been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands, that misty drop to one side and those bulbous growths another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. And she stays there the entire time you're here. She doesn't go anywhere else. This...
As long as her treats last.
Mm-hmm. This is the station. Hello.
Why wasn't he already here?
Because he was at the last station I summoned him at.
Oh.
Up in Greenpath. Alright. I think that
So
you
that's
can't...
what the bell is
Yeah,
for.
you gotta be able to go up more.
So that's what the bell's
It's for summoning him. Mm-hmm.
If he's not where you are.
Yeah, I want that mask piece, but we can't get it right now. We need more abilities.
What does the mask piece do? If you get
But
the
we
whole
can get
mask?
to here. If you get 4 masks pieces, then it gives you another mask, which is another hit point, basically. The fungal wastes. Okay, we should be able to find...
Is this the first time we've ever been here?
Okay, I don't remember how these things attack.
Now you do.
Okay, we
Okay,
don't like
so
that.
that thing wants you dead. But that doesn't mean everything does. And then those things blow up if you boop them.
Okay, they have basically 0 hit points. But
Wait, you can look down.
are kind of annoying.
Look down some more.
Of course I can look down. There's nothing to look at.
Oh, you can make your person look down? Now that... Okay, so those things have hit points.
Not many. I killed it in 2 hit points. In 2 hits.
Okay, but they still have hit points.
Everything
Or
has
is
a
it
hit
big
point.
ones?
So see, I can look down. Doop. And I can look up. Look up. Look down. Okay, should we go down or should we go right?
Right. The big ones barely have any hit points. They do have good
It
attacking.
needs to come down closer.
Oh, hey, these things do have hit points. I thought they just blew up like a balloon. If you
It took 2 hits last time. Come closer!
Come close.
Kamikaze!
Say another thing.
Oh.
Say another ridiculous.
Wow! I got you. I got you!
Yeah!
The fungal wastes.
That thing can't get us. It's like trying to get us. At the same time, it can't. What is that thing?
Oh. An exploder.
It's gonna explode even bigger, Mom.
Yeah. So we have, if we go look at our inventory, we just got a new entry for our fungling, a passive fungal balloon. Internal gases cause it to float. A fungoon, fully grown fungal balloon, spits buildup internal gas at aggressors. A fungivite husk, the remains of a bug consumed by a fungus, frequently releases clouds of thick, deadly gas. Okay.
Oh, so it's a bug that was consumed by moths.
The actual purpose for that floating thing right there is not to attack us, but to give us the way out. Very convenient of it.
Really? Bounce on its head?
I just did. Like, I literally just did.
I didn't see. Do it again.
I'm here. I want to get over there. I bounce on its head.
I bet you'd blow it up, too.
If I hit it one more time, I would blow it up. Oh. Those things chase you. Okay, but they are a lot easier to kill than the other things that shot at me.
Those things trace?
Yeah, see how it's chasing me?
At least with a boom, they go. Would you? You're basically hidden. I can't see you.
We got a hell in a seal. Ah, my goodness.
Okay, let's go down. Let's get out of here.
Wow, that is a lot of damage.
Oh boy, now I gotta go all the way and get it. Hey, wait, you think we need the bake yet?
I don't have a death counter yet.
Please, can we get one?
A death counter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will be getting a death counter, yes.
Right after you get your soul.
I have to program that in Mix It Up. Yeah. That area is particularly nasty. If I'm lucky, yeah, dying is banned. Unallowed to die. Dying is problematic. Oh, hang on. Those are papers. Those are Cornelius's papers.
Must be down then.
Do you hear that? The sound of my shade.
Your shade must have moved. Oh,
Hello,
it did.
little shade.
At least it's not all the way in that awful area.
Thanks, Shade. Okay, well, we got the Hallownest seal. Let's go.
I can't believe
Bother
your
Cornelius.
shade actually moved.
Yeah, if we get close enough to it, it sees us. Cornifer, that's his name.
Your shade?
No. This guy's name is Cornifer.
The mushrooms?
Boing, 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 boing.
I bet they have corruption in them.
Actually, those little mushrooms are just fine. I stopped hearing his whistling. I went too far. Ooh. Geo. We'll get that in a bit. Boing. This way. Hello, Cornifer. Aw, my short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I've just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thing creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. The mantises. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. Map updated.
Can I what yet?
There it is. So there's the little bitty queen station.
Let's go beat up their
Very nice. Oh no, I want to explore the fungal waste first.
Also, aren't we gonna go get that Geo?
Oh, I guess we can do that.
We're like, plus, aren't we gonna go get that Geo? And she's like, oh, right, oh.
Doom.
It's alright.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom.
Okay, there's a deadly thing down there. That's bad.
Doom, 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 doom. Woo. Woo. That sure was a lot of bouncing.
That sure was a lot of bad things. Save our funny things to do
Woo.
the rest of the stream.
I do my best to say funny things. If you have suggestions for funny things we can say, I'm
Like,
always
these
willing
things
to listen.
are like a balloon. They're like balloons, so make a balloon jokes.
Balloon jokes.
Yes. Is it big one? Say that
I feel like there's definitely a helium joke around here. Just give me a minute.
I don't. These things have a lot of helium. Yeah, it's like those fighting animal things. Oh, nice.
Okay. I think we did explore what is off to the side.
Mommy, I can have a new owl.
Like, I'm pretty sure that the only thing up here is suffering and pain.
Mommy, I found a new owl that I have.
And, like, we went up there and we got the thing. Let me see your new owie. Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to go talk to Dad for a Band-Aid, you can.
Have you got a helium joke yet?
Oh, what did the injured mushroom say? I could use a helium, mate,
Oh.
because it sounds like heal.
And
No, that isn't funny.
yeah. How'd you come up with that?
I'm very clever.
You took Justin's owie and you
Ah.
took the helium joke and you're like,
Yep. Okay.
No.
So if I go around that via the other direction, I'll be able to open it. But
I'm gonna go deal with the mantises now. Come on.
the mantises will kill me.
Oh, so you're not upgraded enough, huh? And you're not brave enough.
I'm just not brave enough.
Oh, come on! You're not gonna be like that little dude. You have a whole nail.
I have a whole nail, one whole nail against the mantis lords. Hark!
Oh, come on. You haven't even tried. Plus, I want to go hunt down our soul.
Oh yeah? Are you going to go fight? Oops.
I'd do it if I knew
Are you gonna go fight the mantis lords for me?
Yeah, if you give me the remote.
Oh, thank you for your contribution to the challenge.
But I can't because you won't give me the remote.
Oh yeah, that's the main reason you can't go fight the mantis lords, because I won't give you the controller.
If you gave me the controller, I'd do it.
Alright, it looks like that's just a way down. So,
I'd fight those
back
mantis
up
lords.
via the path of doom and destruction.
Why don't
If
you
you're
wanna
very
go?
fast, clever, and lucky, you can make those things attack themselves. Okay. Right, we can't go up. So this way then.
Why won't you go down?
How do these things attack? Ah, they roll at you.
Oh, that's not so bad.
No.
I seriously really want to find another grub.
Oh, another little grub to rescue?
Because they're so
I
cute.
jumped a little bit too early.
They're so cute. Those are like battery. But if you beat up the battery.
I do feel bad beating up the babies, you know? All those ones do is run away.
Oh, what's do?
The little ones.
The little ones.
Those. All they do is run away.
Okay, then don't beat them up.
I don't know if I feel that bad.
Oh, come on. No.
Rawr! Rawr!
Come on. That was just ridiculous. I can't even dig. They can't even dig.
No, they're helpless little babies and they died.
Okay, next time please don't murder.
Okay, alright. I'll try not to murder the helpless little babies.
That dude's screaming.
My down nail could use work.
Oh no, he's all the way down there. Look at his little face.
Hi, buddy.
Oh wow, he just died on top of the other one. Wow.
We hide behind the pile of dead fungi.
Make
Oh,
him
they can jump.
Those things jump. No. Get him to all the way to the pile of dead things.
I'm very bad at this.
That what?
You know, I've seen people do.
No.
Ah!
That was funny and not painful.
And I didn't kill it. Aha! Shortcut unlocked.
Plus, if that thing died, it wouldn't have been your fault.
Exactly.
It decided.
Aha!
Okay.
Shall we take on this boss fight?
Yes. Never mind.
Hello, little ones. Oh no. Okay, how does this buddy fight? Vomits. Those stay for a
What
little
about
bit.
the other one? What happened with the other one? Oh, the other one doesn't care. Unless you beat up its mom. Oh,
Ooh, there's two of them.
yeah, Mom. What do you think the
Yeah, that's
other
its
one?
close range attack. I feel like two of them is just easier to fight, frankly.
Oh, I bet something's gonna come after these guys.
Maybe they do kind of look like parents.
Oh no.
Nope. Ooh. It's a charm notch. Wonderful.
What do they do?
So charm notch means I can equip more things, which I do not like Thorns of Agony. It changes the way you move, and I forgot that. So we're going to be taking that off when we can.
Mama, thank you.
Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay.
Those babies literally don't even know we're leaving them alone. They just go and skitter, skit.
They've been spared, but they don't know it.
They don't even know they've been spared.
Nope.
If I didn't exist, you'd be beating those babies up right now.
Absolutely.
I do find it a little bit giggly when they run around.
Woo!
They really don't know what and they've been spared or not.
Kind of dodgy here.
The tiny ones don't even know when they've been spared.
That will become a path later on. Oh,
Better not lose your ghost there.
I thought I heard something small wanting rescued.
Oh, it better be. Better hope it is.
Ah!
Nope. It was not.
I just wanted to look at the map.
That was not what I thought it was. I thought that was a cliff, a little like ledge with a jar on it. Wanna know what's in that jar? I bet I was hoping for a little girl, so we could rescue one. Plus, you said you heard the cries of Pooping's help, wanting to be helped.
Gotcha.
Get the sucker.
I'm just going up as high as we can. Yeah, I know the city's that way. But I want to know what's this way.
Maybe a little baby? I really hope it's a baby. It was trying to tell us. Oh, little gremlin, where are you? Hey, what did I just do? It's somewhere around here, and I know it. Just where?
I had to kill it. No, I don't think there's a...
I know it's here. You heard the tiny thing crying for help.
Well, I think I did anyway.
If you think you did, it's good enough for me.
I could be wrong.
It's good enough.
It's good enough to get your hopes up.
Oh yeah. I really want to see what those tiny babies are.
Hope springs eternal, I suppose. They're grubs.
I want to see grub. They're so cute for some reason.
They are really cute. We made it to the top.
Skip.
The cream at the top, the tip at the top is ghosty.
Oh come on, you just got up.
Is ghosty Kiku, and there we stop. Where is this place? It is considered part of Dirtmouth.
I feel like the mantis is in here.
Oh. That will become a path when I have the ability
To break it.
to break it.
It's like ding, 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 ding.
And no, the mantises are south. We in fact specifically went as far away from the mantises as we possibly could.
Wait, which way is south? Is south down?
Ta-da!
Is south down?
South is down. North is up.
Then we're going north.
Well, we've connected to the map. Ta-da! So I don't really feel like continuing on that way. We know what's that way. The important thing is we've drawn in 2 extra rooms.
What the heck?
Okay, back down we go.
To go fight a mantis?
If you want.
Yes. Let's go find a whole mantis. Okay.
I found something that I shouldn't have landed on.
I would like this stuff if we could swim in it.
You do get the ability to swim in it eventually.
And then it's not murderous?
Yeah,
Wow.
but that's pretty far on.
Yes, you don't know
Like that's not anytime soon.
That's you don't know this thing.
Hi,
This
dude.
This dude's creepy and I remember him. He's not gonna fight us.
Hi. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Leg Eater is blind. Do you collect a lot of geo? Give me geo and you can see something nice. Should we pay to see something nice?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You're a fool, aren't you? That's because I don't know which one is the yes button. Yes. Let me show you then. Take a look. Do you really want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more geo. More geo. We have a fragile heart. If you hold it, you'll feel a lot healthier. Fragile greed gives you more geo. And fragile strength makes you stronger. So all of these things are fragile, which means that they stop working if you die. They break if you die.
Oh no. No, no.
Do we want any of them?
No.
You don't want a lot of extra health?
I do, but you might die.
Well, I might die. I think I'm gonna go with the fragile heart.
How much did it cost?
300.
Oh, come on.
But we already knew that we didn't want this. We might as well put the fragile heart on.
Okay, for those of
See
you...
how many hearts I have now?
Okay, for those of you...
I think that's, what, 2 or 3 extra?
For those of you who haven't watched Hollow Knight, right? But, Mama...
Okay, so I currently have 5.
Do we have the one where we can have a bunch of little babies and they stink up the place?
No, we do not have the bunch of little babies.
Oh, come on! They
So
were
that's,
so
it gives me an
good.
extra 2 hearts.
To get all those babies? No. We'll get the babies later on.
And I'll come back for the others.
Just when we get more geo. Let's go find a mantis.
Let's go fight a mantis now.
Yes.
Oh.
Got extra hearts.
Can't go that way?
Oh,
Right.
maybe I'm so tired. We got extra hearts. Maybe that's so tired. That's so tired.
Let's go die.
Do you remember the rules?
I would
about
prefer
the
not
tiny
to die.
baby mushrooms?
Yeah, you don't want to kill the tiny baby mushrooms. That's fine.
Okay, I was just hoping you remembered the rules.
It's fine, Bunny.
There we go. I knew it.
Okay.
Maybe that was the tiny thing you
It
were
just
talking
fell into
about.
the water.
Oh, you don't even get the geo. You don't even get the geo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw a running thing. My instincts kicked in.
Okay, at least there's another one.
I saw a tiny running thing, and my brain said, kill it.
Well, brain, you gotta be smarter than that. Oh, come on!
I feel like I should have killed that to get the soul from it.
Yeah.
You should let me kill that one.
I mean, that one was pretty dumb. The thing was the dumbest thing in the world. What? That little tiny mushroom killed itself.
I mean, yes. Ooh, this will be a door someday. A door to what? Who knows? I don't remember.
I probably do. I have a thought.
Ah.
No. Go down. Why didn't you go down when I said to go down?
Wrong button.
Woo! Okay, let's go down.
At least there was only one of the buggers.
Nope, two.
Woo! Woo!
There's two of them.
Yeah, but I'm fighting them one at a time, which is a lot more bearable
Then up there.
than 7 of them at a time.
Yeah, that was stressful. But come on.
7 of them at a
Let's keep
time,
going.
I could pass.
What if we went from 1 to 2 to 3?
3 at a time, I could also pass.
4,
More likely to kill me than not.
6,
5.
5.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, it's down. It's off to the side.
Whee! Run!
It's not gonna get you.
Ooh.
That,
We remember the Elder. That will someday be a boss fight.
if you whack it.
Until then, it's just a dead end. Just a weird old dead end.
I bet the Elder is another bigger Mantis Lord.
Maybe. Ah.
Come on, let's go.
Well, it killed itself.
And us. A little.
It did take out our extra hearts of damage.
But. Boss fight.
Oh, no. This is our friend, Cloth. Aha! The tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common. Searching for dangerous places, aye? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sorts, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive.
It's a Mantis
And let's
tribe.
meet again on the road ahead. Yeah, that's what she's mentioning. Let's look at our map.
Yep, we're on the right track. Ooh, there's a village a bit down.
That
It
is
is
certainly
right.
what the sign says.
So let's go. Wait, up.
I don't want to be damaging those.
Damaging what? Damaging what? What are you damaging?
There were bouncy shrooms. He was too scared of you. He jumped into acid. That was a while ago. Sorry about that. Sorry about not reading that earlier. See these little bouncy shrooms? I was trying to jump on them, but I broke them instead.
Oh, dearie. This is gonna be hard. Okay.
No, I got this. I'm working on my downs now. Could be better, but it's not that bad. Okay, this is a pretty big area. It's got a little house down there. What is down there?
house? Maybe. Maybe not that.
Up.
Mommy, I want to go get it. It's just directly below us. Still away from that end.
Shortcut. That's somewhat unhelpful.
Now
But
where
okay.
are we? Now where are we? That's it. Where are we? Let's just go directly down. There's nothing below us.
There very much could be.
See, it's island. Oh,
Oh, good.
I told you it was land. Sure, it had exploding moss.
Okay, I didn't realize that his range would be quite that big.
Wait, are those things just once bugs that were consumed by what was
They
it?
were consumed by the infection, yeah.
And now they're mushrooms. Is that the infection? They'd just be bugs.
Yep.
Well, let's go. There's nothing down there that can hurt us.
There could be!
Come on, Mom, just look.
Hornet! Wait!
I want to battle you.
I don't want to battle her. You kidding? One Hornet battle is enough.
Let's go after her. Come on, why can't we go after her? Just go after her.
She's not running after her faster will not make it easier to catch up to her. She doesn't want to be caught.
What? Plus, we're not going to catch her or anything.
Trying not to lose hit points while taking out this guy.
You took him out. Come on, I want to chase her now.
Okay, so Hornet went that way. But there's a little path over here that we haven't explored yet.
Oh, come on!
Fine. Fine.
But if you see a little running thing, make sure you check it.
Wait. Ah, we cannot do that.
Oh, come on.
Here ends the pilgrim's way. Howliness' heart lays open before you. Proceed onward, share in its glory. Lays open, lies open. Either way, we cannot jump that high, and we certainly cannot get across this.
Really?
I told you.
Just dash.
One dash is not going to make it that far. Look how far I can dash. That's it.
You can keep dashing.
No. When I'm in the air, I can only dash once. See?
But when you're on
Needs
the
more
ground,
swim.
But when you're on the ground, how fast can you dash?
When I'm on the ground, I can dash more than once.
Really, show me how far you can dash.
I can still only dash the same amount. It just takes less. I just am able to recharge it. Needs more swim to cross the acid? Yeah. Boing, boing.
Okay, that's an impassable.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
Boing.
we hate you. I feel like you should have done. Hi, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
There's absolutely no need to mess with those things.
What things? What things? He started eating
That thing that's trying to kill me? Alright, well now we're down here at the bottom. Congrats, we made it very far.
Oh, come on. You know there's more down there.
Can't quite make it up there.
You are not getting
Can't quite make it that way.
Just go the other way. Hornet is here. Hornet went the other way.
Hornet does not want to be caught. There is nothing I can do to catch a hornet that doesn't want to be caught.
Mama, get back this time. Get back. Get back. You think, are you still trying to, are you still being a little scaredy cat? Are you not gonna try hide and go in?
I wanted to see what was over here, okay?
Then why aren't you going in there?
Because I'm dumb. Next.
No, go down. Go
We're going this way. Sheesh.
If you run into a dead end, then you're going where I wanted.
Ooh, I remember this area. It is hell.
It is hell how?
I'll show you in a little bit.
Oh, there's a boss fight. I nothing.
There's no boss fight.
Is there a bunch of little wings?
It is not a boss fight. It is simply suffering. It is platformer. Platforming at its finest.
But I don't see the problem.
Okay.
Or not.
Would you like to go down?
Yes.
Because we could go down. Or we could go check out that place. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean about it being hell. And then you guys can decide if you would like to head down to the Mantis Lords.
I hope we find.
Aw, man. I forgot that there are mobs here.
You forgot there were wings. I hope we find Mantis. Mobs. Those aren't mobs. They barely even been attacking. Mama, they don't attack.
If I hit them, I get hurt.
Then don't hit them.
I would like to eliminate them.
Is it perfect to suffer even? Oh. Just go down.
Ooh, Geo, ta-la-la.
This place isn't absolute hell. You could just got 2 levels of Geo.
Alright, maybe I'm being dramatic. Wow.
You did not know that was there.
Well, I saw it was a thingy. I was just like, I wonder where this goes. Answer.
Back down.
Back down.
Back down.
Okay, so we don't need to go down there because we got those things.
Maybe they'll respawn.
There we go.
Oh, this is very out. It's a tiny thing. Oh, it saw us. It was like,
Woo!
hero. It was like,
Okay, so I was thinking of an area that is just bouncies, but it's just bouncies straight up. Maybe this is what I was thinking of, and I'm just actually better at this game.
then you remember. Hero.
Oh yeah, I'm your hero for rescuing the babies, the grubs.
The grub saw us and they were like, my hero. It's just taking a minute because they're bouncing all around, but my hero is
Boing,
here.
boing, boing.
The grub is all like, I see my hero. But come on, let's go down to the Mantis Lords.
Okay, alright, okay. Oh.
13 to Mantis Lords.
We can't go this way. We're not tall enough.
Hey, wait, I hear something.
Yeah, you hear Cornifer.
He's just somewhere else.
He's up here. See, that's a wall.
Oh, so he's above us.
Yeah, he's around here.
Just above. Yeah. But Mama, remember
What?
about the tiny mushrooms?
Did you see a tiny mushroom? See, Cornifer.
No, I was just reminding.
There's a potent odor about these caverns, and far worse for me, I suspect. My trunk is quite sensitive, whereas you don't seem to possess a scent organ of any kind. Is it that you cannot smell at all?
Mommy, have it do
Please do not look too closely about what I do and do not possess, because among those you will find a soul. And nobody really likes to find out that their new friend doesn't have a soul. It's just disconcerting for everyone involved. Recommend
Wait,
we avoid
do
the
you
question
mean
entirely.
He doesn't know that you don't have a soul?
Yeah, the part where I die and then come back, nobody else can do that. That's just me.
I really want to get to the cool cutscene. In the Mantis Lords.
Okay.
I say Mantis Lords. I should be saying Mantis, not Lantis. Mantis Lord makes more sense. The Lantis. Now that just okay. Lantis, Mantis, the different. Lantis.
We're just going down. Running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running.
Do you want to say Stafford Zone? Stafford Zone option.
Okay, stop.
Stop. What? Oh. Mantis. We should beat up the mantis.
We have made it to the mantises. I would really... Oh, I don't remember how these guys attack. Annoyingly. Got it.
It's a flying mantis.
Okay, can you please move? Your sister's trying to see.
It's a flying mantis. Is there a thing in real life that's called a flying mantis?
Yeah.
Whoa, there's actually a thing of a flying mantis. Mantis. Those mushrooms are big on the wall. Not as fun. Oh, two. Okay, great. By great, I'm so.
Yep.
You know those two great.
An adult and a larvae.
So there's great and great.
The sarcastic great.
Subdue the sarcastic great.
I know. Your mother is well equipped to recognize sarcasm.
Wow, my mom is well equipped to recognize sarcasm. Shit. Now, fact, I think it's a bit hard because it always sounds sarcastic. It always sounds like it.
Wanderers seeking death, welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws.
Oh, but the mantis.
I just want a bench. Somewhere.
Go down.
Anywhere.
How is where the bench, Jesus? Oh, you're going the wrong way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I
Hi.
didn't lead you to a bench. I led you to a flying.
Well, you don't know where a bench is.
I knew there was a flying mantis down there.
Oh, I see. You're intentionally trying to kill me.
Go down.
I'm pretty sure there's a bench around. Oh, bye, Sparkles.
Oh, bye.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Go down.
An adult mantis. Whoops, I just yeeted myself up into a different room.
Come on. Have you noticed an adult mantis or what you have? This is what I don't like. Apparently adult mantises have
Dashed a lot further forward than I was expecting on that last one.
another adult mantis. Right. And this one was actually right. Captain.
Thanks.
What? Nimbus did this to me. Oh, Nimbus gave my brother his.
There is a bench.
alley.
Look, there's a sign. It says bench. It wouldn't lie to me, would it?
It would. It definitely should. It would. And it could. And it definitely did.
Well, there's probably a bench. I just also managed to find, the trouble. Here we go. In the fungal wastes, we have explored most of that area. Those two branching paths are areas we can't see. Oh, that's...
That is cool.
So it looks like our next boss to fight is the Mantis Lords.
Let's go fight them. I'll fight them. If you give me the remote. Oh, there's two of these buggers. Are these buggers I get in jail, right? What? Hey, don't say names.
Sister.
What? Did we pay candy? Yay, go end? No, I don't.
my gosh. Hi, guys.
Oh,
I can tell when I'm not wanted. Leaving.
We can do that while you walk. Hey, go down.
Well, I'm kind of hoping that one will come fight me.
Which one?
That one.
Which one?
The little one that came down to fight me. So I can do it one thing at a time.
And the last one is gonna go farther.
I knew this, yet I was still unprepared.
I'm now watching your every move.
Good.
I'm
Bye.
trying to lead you into death.
I'm just gonna walk past that dude. Like, nope.
What's with all the big masks?
I don't know.
Masks. The word masks.
Masks.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to say.
It's pretty fun to say.
It's hard. Try to say masks as fast as you, 3 times as fast as you can. Try to do it 3 times as fast as you can. They have a
Hi.
pretty cool civilization.
Aw. Woo! I gotta say, I am pretty tired. I think we need to book it back to our bench.
Mama,
Yes, my love?
when you get to the bench, can you try to teach me how to play at Hollow Knight?
Not right now, my love.
Because near the bench I can do everything.
Okay. I forgot that going back is not possible. Come over here, please.
I'm here. I'm over here.
I meant the mantis.
We can't talk to the mantis. It's in the game. Unless you reprogram the game like that, it could. It did a lot of things. I don't. No, run, mama, run. Do not try to fight this thing.
I can fight a baby mantis.
Yeah, but mama.
No faith in me. Alright, I died.
I knew it.
Whew.
I knew you'd do it.
Okay, let's go get our... Yeah. Let's go get our soul back.
Mama, I wanted to try to pee.
No, I'm not going to give you the controls to Hollow Knight. 5 bosses in.
5 bosses in. What does that mean?
Not even at the beginning where things are easier to fight.
What? You mean you'll never teach me to play Hollow Knight?
That is not what I said.
You said not even when we're at the start where
Oh,
everything's easy.
wait. I am not going to give you the controls to Hollow Knight 5 bosses in.
What does that mean?
It means that if I were to give you the controls to Hollow Knight, I would give you the controls when it was easier.
Because you don't want me to lose all your saves and everything?
And I would give you a different save.
Give me a different save. Plus, you know why I want the controller so much.
To kill me?
Yes?
Yeah.
You're smart.
Oh.
You knew what the answer would be, and it was yes. I do really want the controller so I can have you lose your soul, and then and give you the controller so you have to go
Stop
get
it. Stop it.
So you would have to go get it.
Stop it.
What? Oh, just walk back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps.
Do you want to send one or both of them?
Both of them.
Okay, go.
Oh, but I was just watching.
You are following the rules.
I don't know what I did wrong. I just was watching.
I'm just tired, babe.
Yes, that will be
go get my soul back. Rude. Whew. Nope, I died. Please come over here where I can fight you. I gotta say, these mantises are kicking my butt. Okay, well, I'm tired, and I don't think that I'm going to be playing any better if I keep going. Whew. Better to take a break. Come back when you're fresh, you know? Whew. Okay, that was pretty exhausting. I did beat Hornet though, so cool, cool, cool. Let's see if any of our friends are live.